Hey, got a great DIY project for you today. I'm going to show you how to repurpose an old desk drawer system and create a great mobile workstation. It could be a great mobile workbench or assembly table, whatever you may need, and also be able to occupy and use those drawers for any necessary storage you would need. And also, it's mobile. Coming right up. Okay, so what I got for you today, this is a little pre-built kit. It was a set of drawers, 3 drawers. I took the drawers out for ease of moving it and doing what we're going to do today. But this was a little 3-drawer system that went with a computer desk that I used to have in my office, and I tore all that down, and I've been slowly doing a built-in desk that goes around the walls, and we'll have a little bit more about that later in some other videos. But I got to thinking, how could I repurpose this? And I have a need to have a mobile assembly table or workbench when I do tech stuff, PC stuff, when I'm assembling, rifles, those kind of things, when I'm working on those, that I can have some great lighting. And so I thought I would make a mobile workbench out of this. Now, the cool thing is you could customize this however you want it. I don't have a lot of open floor space in the room, so this will work out great. This top that I have is just a piece of scrap, 1/2-inch plywood that I had left over from putting one of my tops together on the desk. And it's about 2 foot, almost 3 foot, roughly, and it's the perfect size for what I need to use it for. And so I've always got 2x4s around. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to build a frame to set this on, and this frame's going to have some casters, so it will be mobile. I'll be able to roll it around upstairs in my office, move it out of the way if I'm not using it, or center it right where I need to center it if I'm doing a video or I'm assembling something or building something. I can use it as a workstation there. And so we're going to be building this today, and so I'm going to give you a time lapse as I work on it, but it's going to be pretty simple. It's just going to be 2x4 construction. I'm going to build a base frame, and I'm going to have some support frame around this unit. And as you know, these units are not designed to be pushed and pulled around. So I'm going to build a simple 2x4 frame around this box so that when I move this cart, I'm not pulling on the cabinet with the drawers in it. I'm actually pulling on the 2x4 system that'll all be fastened together. And then, of course, I'll have my plywood top fastened down on top of that. And, of course, I get to use the 12-inch compound miter saw today. So I'm going to give you a time lapse and let you see the construction of this, and we'll do the final assembly upstairs in the office. It'd be kind of hard to carry all this upstairs fully assembled. So we'll do the final assembly upstairs. And then, of course, anytime you're using any kind of tools, always keep safety in mind. Be sure you I wear glasses, which always protect my eyes, but if you don't, make sure you wear some safety glasses, and just be as careful as you can. Hearing protection is always great to use around these as well, and watch your fingers, because once these saws cut them off, it's kind of hard to get them back. So anyway, I hope you enjoy the time lapse, and then I'll be back at the end to wrap everything up, and we'll take a look at the finished product. Okay, so one thing real quick, here's my cut list. Gone through and done my calculations, and as long as I've got everything figured out, it shouldn't take a whole lot of material, so I'll let you know exactly what I end up using up. But I got about 4 2x4s here in my garage that I can easily use. So that's my plan, and I got my workbench set up, and maybe my neighbor's dogs won't bark much here, but really all you need for this is just a saw, tape measure, of course, to measure it out, a pen, speed square or something you square it off with, some ear protection, some screws. These are just 2.5-inch coarse drywall. They work great on holding wood projects together. A set of casters, and of course I do wear glasses, so my eyes are protected. So let's roll the old time lapse. Well, that's all there is to it. I hope you enjoyed this project today. I'll have information in the description below as far as the total of materials and all that I had, but I had a piece of leftover plywood that I used for the top, and I already had some 2x4s in the garage. I think I used 5 of them total. Had a little bit of material left over, but nothing I could really use. So, you know, 2x4s are running between $3 and $3.50 a piece at our local Lowe's or Home Depot here. And so between that and the casters, I think I maybe had $8 in the casters. So I've got less than $30 in this whole workbench. So I'm sure I'll get a lot more than $30 worth of use out of it. So anyway, I hope you found this information helpful today, and hopefully I'll see you in the next video.